Hi everybody, this is Shai again. On today's special, we're gonna make some pizza. We're gonna make the pizza from scratch. There are many recipes out there, but I chose to show you how to do the whole process from start to end by making the dough, the sauce, and everything. We're gonna start by making the dough. We're gonna start by putting 1.5 pounds of white flour in a mixing bowl. I'm using a mixer with a dough hook, but you can do it by hand. Then we're gonna add 1/2 pound of whole wheat flour. We're gonna start mixing it dry, and then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of dry yeast and 1 tablespoon of sugar. The yeast and sugar work together, it brings the yeast to work. Then we're gonna add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and then 1 cup of water in the center of the dough. We don't want to add the salt yet. We want to make the yeast and sugar combine together because the sugar makes the yeast active. Then we're going to add another cup of water from the edges of the bowl so the dough will stick together. Only now we're going to add the salt. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of salt into the mixing bowl. And a little bit of more water to have it very soft so the salt and everything will mix well. After 2 or 3 minutes, I see that the dough is very soft, so I'm going to add another 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour and then mix again for a few minutes. Some people are uncomfortable with yeast dough, but it's actually very simple. You can buy a pack of instant yeast, you can use it and then store it in the freezer for future use. The whole mixing process should take about 7 to 8 minutes. Alright, our dough is ready. As you can see, it's very flexible and soft. Now we're going to leave the dough to double its size for about an hour. Meanwhile, we're going to prepare the sauce for the pizza. We're going to put about 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into a pot and then add a chopped onion. After it becomes golden brown, we're going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic. Once that's done, we're going to add the seasoning. We're going to put 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of white pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of dry basil, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. We're going to mix it all together to get the flavors out, and then we're going to add a can of crushed tomatoes. Mix all of it together. Then we're going to add a cup of tomato paste. After mixing it, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. Add a cup of water. And then let it cook on a very low heat for about an hour. Next, we're going to prepare the mushrooms. I'm using portobello mushrooms. Portobello mushrooms are a little tough, so I'm going to slice them to very thin slices and then saute them in a pan with a little bit of olive oil. Next, we're going to make some onion rings. I'm going to cut rings from an onion and spread them apart. If you want to add olives to your pizza, you can buy pitted olives and then cut them to slices, just like that. After an hour, you can see that the dough is ready. We're going to scrape it from the bowl and put it on a floured surface. You see, the dough is very flexible. We're going to cut it to 5 equal pieces. Then we're going to roll them to little balls, just like that. We're going to put the balls onto a tray and cover it with a towel. The best way to bake a pizza at home is to use pizza stones. I've put my pizza stones into the oven, and I've preheated the oven to its maximum heat for about an hour before I put the pizza in. That way our pizza is going to be baked perfectly. After a few minutes, we're going to put some flour on a working surface and then start to open the dough ball, just like that. Now I'm going to take a pizza pan and spray it with a little bit of oil. Once that's done, I'm going to put the dough on top of it. Now I'm going to let it rise for about 5 minutes under a towel. It's time to combine the pizza. We're going to put 3 tablespoons of our tomato sauce and then spread it with the brush. Then we're going to put the onions on top of the pizza. And then the sautéed mushrooms. After that, we're going to sprinkle the cheese on top. All of that is going to go onto the stone into the oven for about 10 minutes. And then the pizza is ready. We're going to cut the pizza with a pizza slicer. We're going to put the pieces on a plate, sprinkle some pizza spice, and then serve it. Alright, we're done. That's our pizza. There are about 1,000 different toppings you can put on a pizza. This one is with onion and mushrooms, but you can do many different things. I hope this video will encourage you to make pizza at home. It turns out really good. I'm sure that everyone that's going to taste this pizza is going to be very satisfied. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care.